The initial evidence that the spiritual capital has been received is your ability to speak in tongues. That's not the destiny of the capital. The idea of this spiritual capital, it is a complex mixture of all that God makes available for life and godliness, but you will need to subject it to the refinery. And that's why the only gift that God gave us that you can operate at will is your ability to speak in tongues, is the refinery. So the extent of the fine products that is available to you is the extent to which you have kept your refinery running. If you decide to use your refinery for 30 minutes a day, you only get gases. Only gases will come. So the product you have available in your hand is the extent to which you keep the refinery running, because it is potential energy and it is not useful until you subject it to refinement. Have you taken note that Jesus slept in a boat and there was a storm, but he was comfortable sleeping? That's how he has slept in many people's life. He can sleep in your life forever with cushion. He has cushion there, you know. Until Peter cried out, "Can I go down that we perish?" Say, okay, I thought you people will allow me sleep, because they were still using their skills as fishermen. They didn't know that that wind was spiritual. It was the place that Jesus told them that they want to go, that other side. That's where the madman of Gadara is. They sent that wind to ensure that they never get there. And the man thought he mastered waves, he has mastered the seas, he can use his experience. So Jesus left him. You are using your experience. That's why Jesus is asleep. And I assure you, Jesus can sleep. He's sleeping in the heart of Pentecostals today, because they have refused to switch on the refinery. And so I was bedeviled by so many problems when I was small. 7 years, 8 years, 13 years. So I started speaking in tongues early, because that was the only way I had ventilation. And I was doing it just to have ventilation, to have peace for a while. And God allowed the bondage so that I will keep investing. I didn't know that the refinery was their products, heavy duty asphalt, was going to come out. If there are no products coming out of your life, it is because you have not operated your refinery. It is not speaking in tongues Jesus said we will receive, it is power. A time came after operating the refinery, the things that I feared now became afraid of me. The things that I used to dread, I became a dread to them. The things that killed some people, some of my relatives, we killed it. Today, some of those things will come down today. You will never know how much you need God until you marry. It's a revelation of fibers of your fabric that you are not aware is in existence. Then you will seek God's help. Oh, it's a setup. It's a setup to ensure that the life in the flesh is sentenced to death. That's the only way it can work.